and welcome to the sixth NHL Daily Talk Show episode. Today we're going to be talking about the Buffalo Sabres for their 2017-18 team review. Your top stories, the Matt Duchene trade rumors are heating right back up. Once again, the trade rumors about Matt Duchene heat up. Colorado Avalanche general manager named Joe Sakic said he will be looking into offers he gets for Duchene. Matt Duchene had 41 points in 77 games with a minus 34 plus rating, or plus minus rating. The Avalanche finished 30th in the NHL last season. So I want to discuss this real quick. This has been lasting for at least the last year or two. And you need to make a decision. You're going to trade them or you're going to keep them. Make up your mind. Come on. Because I think they're going to have to get a new general manager soon with this stuff. And then you got some other contracts to worry about as well. This day in NHL history, comes out of retirement and signs a one-year contract with the New York Rangers in 1988. The same year he became a member of the Hockey Hall of Fame. LaFleur had 1,246 points, all with Montreal, before originally retiring. He played 2 more seasons with Quebec after he was with the Rangers before officially retiring from the NHL. Kyle Flick won a total of 5 Stanley Cups, all with Montreal, and today LaFleur owns a helicopter rental company and a restaurant in Quebec. No scores, no transactions, no injury reports, no schedule for today, and let's get to the main discussion at the Buffalo Sabres. So, last season in 2016-17, they finished 26th in the NHL, and their off-season began April 10th, 2017. I'll be honest, I was expecting them to be really close to making the playoffs. They weren't that close. They were somewhat close, but they didn't get there. And we got probably the highest guy on that team with an A on the jerseys. Probably Ryan O'Reilly right there. I don't know who's going to be the next captain. So the additions they made, Victor Anthony, Nathan Bellew, Kyle Kriskula, Seth Griffith, Jonas Johansson, Chad Johnson, Jacob Josephson, Jason Pominville, Kevin Porter, Benny Pouliot, Marco Scandella, Cole Snyder, Devontae Stephens, Matt Tennyson, and Adam Wilcox. So here, this was a hard decision to say what was the best addition, but I went with Nathan Bellew just because he's 24 years of age and he had a decent amount of points last season. I think Buffalo's going to make this guy a good defenseman, which they do need that, I would say. The subtractions, you lost Brady Austin, Matt Bodie, Eric Bergdorfer, William Carrier, lost an expansion draft, Shane Dubé, Tyler Ennis, Marcus Foligno, Cody Franson, Ryan Giunta, Derek Grant, Jason Kia, Dmitry Kulikov, Cody McCormick, Anders Nelson, and Calvin Riley. This one was hard as well. And Captain Brian Giunta, maybe not. We'll have to see. But I think the biggest loss out of this one was Marcus Foligno. But you got 2 better players in my opinion out of that trade. So I think Buffalo did a really good job, whatever they did there. So your projected lines, forward to defense to goaltenders, you got Evander Kane, Ryan O'Reilly, and Kyle Pozo. You got Bennett Pullout, Jack Eichel, and Sam Reinhart. You got Matt Molson, Sembis Gergesons, and Jason Pominville. You got Nicola Deloriers, Joanne Larson, and Jacob Josephson. You got Marco Scandella and Rasmus Ristolainen. You got Jake McCabe and Zach Bogosian. You got Victor Anderson and Nathan Bellew for your goaltenders. You got Robin Lehner and you got Chad Johnson back, which I think is good. They got Chad Johnson back. In my opinion, I think he became a better goaltender with Calgary, and now he's back with Buffalo. So let me just do a quick discussion. I like the team. They're working on those rookies slowly, and it's going to take maybe a year or two, maybe 3, to get this team back to where I think they can. Well, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, it's going to take them a little while. So, do I think this team's going to make the playoffs? No, but I think they're obviously going to be a good team. There's so many good teams in the NHL, you know. Like, if you really think about it, which I think I have said once before, if you really think about how many good teams there are in the NHL, there's a lot, but there's only room for 16 teams in the playoffs out of now 31, and this team's going to be close, maybe 5 to 10 points out this season, but that's not going to do it for them to make the playoffs. So, yeah. I like all the lines. I think they can get some better depth for sure. You know, but you got these young guys to develop. I believe they're affiliated to the Rochester Americans, so they can use that to develop their players and all that. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about the Buffalo Sabres. I want to have everyone when we do this, which I'll have everyone Monday, and I'll see what I can do for to get everyone else in here on Fridays, Saturdays, and Wednesdays, or Sundays. My fault. I mean, I think I can figure something out for Friday. Like maybe do this, Friday mornings maybe. Won't be the best, but good work to get people in if they wanted to really get in. Like maybe Michael would want to get in, for example, in the morning. I have no idea what time yet, but yeah. And just one more thing. I don't care. I think this is pointless to talk about, but we got a group of 8 or 9 people, I believe. Believe 9 though, but we understand there's a little drama going around here on YouTube. So we don't want to be a bunch of negative people to other people. So we want to be nice and positive and all that. So just letting everyone know ahead of time. We're not going to be doing stuff other people are doing, which is just ridiculous. I don't want to talk anymore about it. It's just stupid. So yeah, thanks for watching. And tomorrow, I believe, will be the Calgary Flames. I can check that right now. Yes, it will. And then hopefully we'll have all of our guys for Carolina on the 21st of Monday, which is the solar eclipse. So that should be cool. And I hope none of my people on my team go blind. And hopefully none of you watching this, if you hear this, don't go blind. So that's gonna do it here. We'll see you tomorrow.